pages. He had a main page that was cookie cutter that had his basketball life. Then he had a second page where he wore a mask on his face and portrayed himself as the Joker. Because let's be real, he knew pages. He had a main page that was cookie cutter that had his basketball life. Then he had a second page where he wore a mask on his face and portrayed himself as the Joker. Because let's be real, he knew that if he was out here holding up guns and rapping, trying to be in the streets, a lot of colleges wouldn't have picked him up. So he decided to live a double life. You gonna need another headshot count?
Fair use. All copyright strikes go to Caliber, Kali, Bar. I don't give a fuck what it does. Anyway. So I made a video a couple years, like maybe 1-2 years ago, called the Joker Effect. And I'm always late to everything. So sorry, people. I wish I would have. Oh yeah, I did start years ago. Never mind. It's one of the saddest days of my life. So, I watch a lot of these readings, right? And I'm sure I recorded at least 1 or 2 that has been talking about this story. And recently, I don't put out everything because a lot of shit ain't for me. And the Batman mind kicked in as I'm watching this. And all the things are, and I'm very upset. I'm highly upset right now.
Breaking details on the homicide investigation of 17-year-old Noah Scurry. He's the star student-athlete gunned down outside his home in front of his mother while getting ready to head to Samuel Fells High School. And that's where our Kelly Rule is live for us tonight.
A biblical name, huh? So Noah had to take a dive, huh? What a coincidence. Boy's only 17 years old.
Kelly, what are you learning?
Well, Sheba, police say they're looking for at least 2 people for this homicide, possibly a third, and they believe they do have the vehicle that was used in the crime. But tonight, law enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed.
The streets is saying that this kid allegedly was involved in killing Gilly's son for $1 million worth of game.
What? That went over my head the first time I watched because I was talking and being mad. Oh my God, oh my God, I forgot that Philly reader I keep listening to. And she keeps talking about something. And then all of these things, this damn rapper season this shit is crazy.
The Gilly's son died in a shooting.
Tributes are pouring in for the 25-year-old known as YNG Cheese. Police say 1 man died and 2 others were hurt in a shooting on Masher Street in Olney. It happened before 8:30 last night. They say the victim was shot once in the back. NBC 10 has confirmed that victim is son of longtime Philly rapper Gilly the Kid.
First thing I ever told anybody.
That's fucked up.
And I was like, man, Cheese, boom. I never seen him like that. So it was like, in some type of way, it was like, I had to tell him the worst shit of it.
And this right here is a case of a young man who was living a life that he ain't had no business living. The young basketball star Noah Scurry was the top scorer on the team, and the boy could have went into the NBA.
This is video of Noah Scurry doing what he...
Wow, that's fucked up. That's sort of like my boy. He was real tall, real young, he was really smart, and he was physically a specimen of fucking just dominance. And he got stabbed and put in the ground.
He loved playing basketball for Fells High School, but district officials said.
And on that day, GMB was born. And I said, because you're gone, I'm gonna become the one. That just makes it out. And don't become a gangster and a fucking shithead stupid asshole. And hurt other people. I'm gonna make it out now and just get a regular J job and stuff. You know? And still fell to the streets. And then the Lord came and said, you got this one last chance, nigga.
He was much more than just a star athlete.
They say this boy had the
Shout out Aubrey.
top SAT scores in the whole school.
Who was killed was exceptional. He scored remarkably high on his SATs. The star basketball player.
The boy was top genius and had a brain that could have took him anywhere he wanted to go in life. And where did he decide to go? To the streets.
Scurry was a victim in a previous shooting back in May 2023 on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street. Our camera there as police investigated. In that shooting, a man in his 60s was killed.
That boy, no.
Oh, so that's why you made me leave the projects at 17 and say, I'll go be homeless and I'm gonna go be in love with this girl and I'm gonna go be a man right now. I don't give a fuck about none. I'll sell some weed, but I don't want no hood life. This shit only ends one way. Thank you, Lord. It was really hard living in an abandoned apartment, no heat. You know, it was really hard using every bit of fiber of skill I had to either beg, borrow, or fucking put my hand out and help old ladies at ShopRite. And all those things I had to suffer. And my enemies and people watched and laughed. It was worth it, though. Because, you know, they got locked up multiple times. They have babies now. And, you know, niggas is gray head and all of their partying and all that. You can't take that shit back now. And I still look like I did back when I was then. All I gotta do is shave this hair off, this mustache, and I'm 17 again, baby. I'm 18. I'm 21. That's why I left you guys.
Boy had 2 Instagram pages. He had a main page that was cookie cutter that had his basketball life. Then he had a second page where he wore a mask on his face and portrayed himself as the Joker because...
Oh, so you're gonna fucking have your mind broken because it's already broken. It's already there. Get it? The Joker effect has been implanted in you already. You know, like I keep calling myself Master Windu. I'm Goku and Vegeta. I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, and you better learn to control your fucking dark side. You better come back to the Jedi. Mental tricks don't work on Vegeta, baby.
Let's be real. He knew that if he was out here holding up guns and rapping, trying to be in the streets, a lot of colleges wouldn't have picked him up. So he decided to live a double life.
You gon' need another headshot, count on my body. Keep fuck, I done finally got it. I do a bitch dance, the bitch I line. Outside on the 4-5 deep in the John. All these niggas keep telling when they ask about body. You're saying when the fits are, feel little quality. First thing they say when they talk about slide. I really know you.
You're trash. Oh, I'm sorry, he's gone. I'm so sorry, little man. But he wouldn't have made it with these lyrics. There's so many other young guys that are doing it, you know. He was better off being in, like this guy, they said he could have made it to the NBA. Why would you want to be a rapper over being a fucking basketball player? You're making more money. You get it? You'll make way more money. You'll be way more famous and then then rap. You know, like Shaquille O'Neal did? He did his, he went and used his natural abilities and said, I'm going to be a basketball player even though I don't even know how to fucking play basketball. I'm so tall and so big they want me, so I'm going to give it a try. And then he learned. And, you know, he did what he did. And he put out a rap album.
I'm taking it.
I don't know why he decided to join this gang, but the crew that the boy joined up with is from a well-known Philly neighborhood that's known for a lot of shootings.
Learned the identity of two brothers shot to death in East Mount Airy after a neighborhood dispute. Detectives are still trying to figure out who opened fire, killing the 23 and 24-year-olds.
I just heard gunshots and I dropped my kids to the floor, lay on top of them, and we didn't look out the windows, we just lay flat.
This mother of four lives upstairs from the two men shot and killed outside this East Mount area apartment house.
Noah's actions all tragic.
So when the Bible said his people are going to be out on the corner like wild bulls, who fits that description? I wonder who that fits.
Came to a head when his enemies decided to wait out front of his house, found out where he lived at, and when he was on his way to school, they rolled past and hit him up.
The student, according to police, was getting in the car on his way to school behind his house with his mom. So this is something that is quite unimaginable.
I have no idea what's going on in Philly and all of that, but this sounds so weird. Like, I mean, I guess the other side had information or something that he did it or was there, or I don't know. It's because it's like weird. If he's like going to school, you know, then he's not like a fucking high rank in whatever squad he's in. So, like, getting rid of him ain't doing nothing. And he looked like he's 17. It means he got down, like, what, a fucking couple years ago? A year or two ago? So it's like, you know what I mean? What'd you do to hurt that? Like, this story is just so tragically sad. People gone. Other people about to get locked up. And then it's connected to another crime, and then that crime's probably connected to another beef, and then connected to an older beef, and connected to an older beef, and connected. It's just like, yo, I'm not a part of that world, so I can't really say much, but, you know, like, call a truce, bro. Like, it's not looking good for anybody's side. Like, this is bad. Like, kids? I don't know, man. It's like, damn, bro.
Police say it all happened in an alleyway behind Roar Street, just off Roosevelt Boulevard, around 7 this morning. At least 20 shots fired in what they believe was a targeted attack. There was a backpack left in the middle of the crime scene, surrounded by shell casings.
The video also shows a white Jeep Grand Cherokee take off from the alley behind the teen's home on Roar Street early Tuesday morning, right after the shooting. Police say they located the Jeep that matches the description of the car they were looking for in Northeast Philadelphia.
And now a man that they say is Gilly's nephew just posted on IG, quote, "Just know they did it first." And then Gil's alleged nephew posted a picture of Gilly's deceased son.
No way. No way. Oh my God, what the fuck has happened? What it well, it's not my business, but I don't think that's, like, smart. Like, wow.
Cheese, with a caption reading, "Get your rest, Cheesy. That boy gassed now."
Damn.
Possibly hinting to the fact that people in Philly believe that Noah may have allegedly had something to do with Gilly's son being murdered. Allegedly.
Concerned, there had not been any issues between this person who was killed and any other student. They don't know of anything going on in the community as well.
And this is why I constantly keep telling the parents, yo, you have to talk to your children, bro. You're going to talk to them or they're going to talk to them. It's all recruitment. And, you know, they're not going anywhere. They're there. They're doing what they're doing. So it's your job to make your kid not want to get down with shit like that. You know? So let this be an example. That maybe, you know, because there's only so many people that are star athlete and smart. So, if your kid's not a star athlete and doesn't think he has a bright future, I think you need to fucking talk to him. Because obviously the ones that have bright futures are willing to throw it away. So what's that mean for the ones that know what they're gonna? They know they're not smart. They know they can't get it. So what are they gonna want? You get it? Start talking to your fucking kids. Let them know having a day job really ain't that bad. It sucks. You're gonna work. You're gonna but once you're in that cycle, once you're in that cycle, bro, there's not too many that make it out.
This Noah Scurry situation is a tragic situation. And first off, I want to say RIP to the young boy. You understand what I'm saying? And my condolences to his family. And I also got to say RIP to Gilly's son, Cheese. And look, man, they...
Facts. Like, this is sad. This is sad. People's sons are gone. Where'd they write that in the Code of War? You know? When I grew up and I watched gangsters and people that, when I met murderers growing up as a man and all this, there were so many rules and all of them always said you never go after each other's families and shit because then it's war, you know? And it's like, these things were put in place so everyone can continue, you know? Because now it's so blown up that it's like, oh my Lord, this is really, really, this is just sad. But it's not even, see, for me, I see things like this every day. All the stories that don't make to these big YouTubers and the media, this is not nowhere near this is just another day, baby. It's just people that are bigger names now, so we all can feel sad and crying. Like, look, the youth are dying. What, you just woke up to that?
Saying that boy Noah may have had something to do with it. Right now, there's no proof. But the people in Philly, they saying that they feel like Noah may have had something to do with Gilly's son being killed. I don't know, guys, but what I do know.
I know I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff, and now my father is bringing attention. He all these people I didn't used to pay attention to, and you know, like, and it's really getting like, oh man, I wish I would have, you know, pay attention to things so I could have a more understanding. And since I don't understand, I only can say, I feel sorry for everybody, you know what I mean? Because everybody's in this situation, no matter who's right or who's wrong, everyone's still gonna cry. Everyone's still gonna be hurt. You know?
Because this situation is tragic all the way around. Man, this boy had a bright future ahead of him. Instead of him going to college, instead of him going to be an entrepreneur, going to the NBA, unfortunately, he died in a hail of bullets. And this is a big tragedy. You understand what I'm saying? Because not often is a lot of young black men in the hood afforded the type of opportunities that Noah had. Exactly. I mean, the boy had the whole world in his hands, and then unfortunately he fell into the wrong crew. The boy made sure his identity was hidden, yet his double life, it caught up to him.
A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it.
But for some reason, he fell in with the wrong crowd. And his crowd, I'm gonna be real with you, the dudes in his crew, they should have told him, look, bro, you the meal ticket. You might go to the NBA, you might.
And that's the thing I never understood about this gang thing. You recruit some of the smartest and the brightest, turn them into idiots. You could be recruiting them, and then when they become millionaires, they're part of your crew. You know? And then use her his entourage and shit. You know? At least get caught in those scandals 20 years later. You know? Everybody's chilling and you can get caught with some dumb shit and fuck his NBA career up. But at least everybody got to eat for man long. Use or send them out there to make a couple dollars. When it can make you guys millions. You know? Get some of you's record labels and it's like, yo, think bigger. Yous can make way more better money if you do it like that. You know what I mean? Or at least something. I don't know. I feel weird even saying that. But my father sent me here to be like, yo, stop. Just do something. Do something. Please.
I go to the league. You need to stay out of this street stuff. His mom had no idea, most likely, that her son was out here drilling and dissing ops and living a double life. You can't have one.
Stop it.
One foot in college and one foot in the streets. You can't be an angel by day and a demon by night and don't think it's gonna catch up with you.
Students say they could feel the impact all day.
When you saw him around, like, you knew he brought good energy to everybody.
Whenever he entered a room, the room always lit. You know, it was always a smile on somebody's face when they were around them.
Oh, so he had the gift. He was athletic and smart, and he had the gift. You know the thing I won't let these motherfuckers take away from me? Why am I just like that nigga? He think he the best rapper. I don't give a fuck about none of that rap. I don't give a fuck about GMB TV. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Nigga, the Lord's with me. He gave me the gift of fucking bringing happiness to people and shit just by walking in a room. Talking for a little bit and shit, you know? Being fair to people. That's why I got away from the gangster shit. I seen the Lord. I seen his gift. And I said, fuck it. It's something. You know? I wish he would have gave me what other niggas had, you know? And then I learned, why the fuck am I being jealous over that? I have something. Now I gotta figure out how to fucking use this thing. And here we are, 17 years later, still not getting paid for shit. And that's okay because, you know, my father said, you don't do this for money, you do this because it's needed. Oh, that's why I ran into that young fucking, that's why you sent him to me. That video will become, oh yeah, I already put that video out, I think. I'll probably put that video out how, like, this young 17-year-old Puerto Rican kid or Spanish kid that just literally helped him by giving him a couple words and letting him tell me his story and then telling him how brave he is for not Xing himself out, and then told him, you know, some Bible things, and then he said, thank you, and then the next day I see him, he's like, yo, bro, you saved my fucking life, you don't even realize, you're the greatest preacher guy I ever knew. Well, not like that, but he's real, I don't think he's gonna go to the gangster shit.
Yeah, the whole future ahead of him, too.
Look, tell me what y'all think about this situation in the comments below, man.
I'll just play a song for you guys that I made about 10 years, 15 years ago. How about that? You don't have to comment or like none of this. Just listen. Just listen. That's all I need you to do. Just listen.
Old school. J Pressure.
And after this, tell me if I'm crazy. And if you say I'm not crazy, realize that I'm the best rapper there ever is and was.
When we gonna wake up? You either selling out Uncle Tom and a bread with a slave mind. People say there's nothing we can do, that's not a brave mind. But at the same time, what can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time. Before Esau beat us into a changed mind. Before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mind. Dwelling in cells, looking through gray lines. Life white and black, why they looking to shade mine? Looking to spray mine with the right plans. Bible said Jesus is black, why do we pray to a white man? Those light schemes, I can't hold back no more. Listen, it ain't right, fam. Real Israelites, we got the right plan. Go left where hey, a devil is using his right hand of law to run fair through the right lands. Tired of building up the world stage just to be the hype man. Bible on the left, the Michael sword in the right hand. Full armor guard on my body, I am the right lamb. You seeking the light, you getting the truth. I give all bars like jail when I step in the booth. Lions versus sheep, disciples put the weapon in troops. We dying to eat. Lucky ones dying, they sleep. Some slide with the heat. Call them LeBron James. I palm flames. I'm making new shit. You reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Rappers really actors. They playing out the pawn game. Identity crisis a cope with a script with a long range. Edit your light. You got a long frame. Life a movie, I call it the war games. It's not out of the flesh, people play like guitar strings. Your mind in a box, you never jar things. The devil built the easy path to hell. I keep change for the God lane. I hate breaking my balls for cocksuckers that don't care, that don't share the common thoughts or common welfare. Hell yeah, we up in the hell years.
This is really not a poem, this is a rap. But it's really not a rap because I write what's in my heart and in my mind. So it really is a poem made into a rap. And then years later, I said, we're not gonna rap this. We're gonna fucking show niggas how to do this, son. And I ain't Jay-Z, I ain't Tupac, I ain't X, I ain't none of them niggas. I'm all of them. You know, because I learned from all of them and said, I'm taking that, and I'm taking that. And then I'll be me.
I hate breaking my balls for cocksuckers that don't care, that don't share the common thoughts or common welfare. Hell yeah, we up in the hell years. They giving shells here. Niggas on parole and bitches on welfare. I'm trying to show them a way out the misery. The riddle be, the middle be, the top is where the real niggas be. I hate breaking my balls for cocksuckers that don't care, that don't share the common thoughts or common welfare. Hell yeah, we up in the hell years. They giving
I wrote this probably in like my 20s. That's like 17 years ago. This kid wasn't fucking born and I wrote this. And he had to face it.
I hate breaking my balls for cocksuckers that don't care, that don't share the common thoughts or common welfare.
Yeah, all you parents.
Hell yeah, we up in the hell yeah.
We are now.
They giving shells here. Niggas on parole and bitches on welfare. I'm trying to show them a way out the misery. The riddle be, the middle be, the top is where the real niggas be. I could teach them how to breach the change. Your mind's literally getting rearranged with the games. They can't riddle me.
No.
Back on the block shit. Nah, back on my logic. Back to the projects, ripping it up mentally brolic. Never.
I wrote that bar because I went on my first mission, lost, and had to go back to the projects. And at that fucking time, I said, Lord, what the fuck did you do to me, dog? I'm back where I started. I'm about to go back to that shit then, nigga. I failed. What the fuck that means? And then I sat there for fucking years suffering and would not hustle, would not do none of that shit. And people laughed and tried to get me to sell drugs and do so many fucking things to go against the Lord. And I sat there and I suffered and I learned and I suffered and learned and suffered and learned and suffered and learned. And the Lord moved me away right as the disaster hit my town. And I was sitting in the Sunshine State, chilling, laughing at everybody for laughing at me.
Maintain on the same level. And if you do a 360 in life, you'll face the same devils. I stayed the same rebel, but my friends didn't. Now it's all GMB, and my life ends with it.
You're banished.
God, man, Bible. We don't need no slogans. We are the anointed. Rebel. But my friends didn't. Devils. And if you do a 360 in life, you'll face the same devils.
When you go to the other side, I don't give a fuck what side it is. There's no going back. Stay on your side. Follow the rules.
I stayed the same rebel, but my friends didn't. Now it's all GMB, and my life ends with it. God, man, Bible. We don't need no slogans. We are the anointed. We are the chosen.
May the Lord guide you. May the Lord bring peace to your heart.
There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion, yet emotion. Serenity, yet peace. Chaos, yet order. I am the wielder of the flame, the protector of balance. I am the holder of the torch, lighting the way. I am the keeper of the flame, soldier of balance. I am the guardian of balance. I am a gray Jedi.
Come home. Come home before it's too late.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
You better have insurance.
Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance, and you about to pay a deductible.
And just like that, my granddad was trapped in a nigga moment. At this point, he can A, walk away and let insurance handle the damage to the car, or B, fight with a dumb, crazy, blind nigga. Let's see which one he chooses.
That's right. I'm back into your car, nigga.
When it's your turn for the nigga moment, what will you choose? Will you let words really make you want to take life and end your fucking reality? Or get your life taken? Or will you just say, they're just fucking words, this guy's mad, and I don't give a fuck about acting like I'm cool at this party, on this block, whatever. I want to live. I got more fucking money to make and kids to feed.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh.
I'm walking away and I'm going to fucking my wife, my girl, my bitches. I'm going away and I'm gonna take shots of my boys. And when niggas be like, yo, you was pussy, dog. And I'm like, yo, dog, yeah? Alright, whatever, you right. You right. Now, I'm gonna go get my balls licked real quick and I'll be a pussy. You know? Because I ain't got time to beef over dumb shit and it turn into a war because of fucking words.
Oh, hell no! Granddad, let's whoop this nigga's ass right now!
Bitch ass, faggot ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass, nickel! You wanna do something? Bitch ass, nickel! Hold up! I smell new shoes!
Oh, me.
Oh, what you pay?
Said it before. Expensive sneakers are like $150 landmines. Step on one and boom! A perfectly rational black man can explode.
Yeah! They ain't know anymore, are they? Nigga!
And that nigga spitting on you. You better get him, Granddad. Get him.
What I'm saying is like,
no, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
what I'm saying is like, we're gonna find that person.
Yeah.
When we do find them, once we get them back, I'm gonna give them right back to them.
Really?
Say, congratulations, you played yourself.